This is a short video on acrylic mediums, and I did this in class and didn't get the camera to work, so I wanted to include the mediums here so that if you needed to go back and refer to them, we could. And the first one we did was glass beads, and this is glass beads, and I don't know if you can see in the camera, but see all the little tiny beads there. And I mixed it with turquoise paint, and you can see the little beads as we mix that. So if you ever want anything that looks like it has that texture, that medium is good for that. The next one that I did in class would be the pouring medium. Liquitex is the only one that makes it. Golden and Liquitex makes a glass bead product. That one was Golden. This is Liquitex pouring medium, and I poured that right here and got this image right here. It pours out pretty clear. It is one that's on my supply list. I also poured some of it here, and you can see it's kind of run along the plate, but it dries very, very shiny like you have used, and you can see how it's dripping down there with a pretty color. Some that I have used, most everybody uses it because it's thick and self-leveling, and you can peel it off and cut it when it's done. So that's pouring medium. The next one that I have that I didn't really talk about in class, and it's this really pretty pearl colored one right there, and that's a Liquitex one that I have. It's called Iridescent Medium, so it makes it all look like it's pearled. So when those two pieces are dry, they'll be very pearl looking. The next one that I did is one of my favorite, and I often use it as varnish, but I also really like it. We will use it on our plate project. This is high gloss varnish. If I use it as varnish, I usually use a satin. So I'm creating a wet on wet effect on the plate, and you can see how the colors are kind of running together. And I'll have little gem-like colors as this runs together across the plate. See where the blue and the red are running. And it's because of that varnish and the liquid acrylic. The next one is the soft gel, which works like glue. And I took some soft gel and I stuck the rubber bands together here, and that will be permanently glued to this board, and we'll look and see what is done when it's dry. The next one I brought, and I didn't talk about it in class, but it's really a beautiful medium, and this is called Mica Iron Oxide, and you can really see the little iron colors. Liquitex, this one's golden. Liquitex has one called Lava that's really similar to it, but I mix paint and mix colors to darken it with and get that little bit of metal looking to the piece, almost like the iridescent medium from Liquitex, but it has the black iron metal with it. So you can see in the jar how really pretty that it is. That I also didn't talk about clear tar gel, and it's also like string gel in Liquitex, and I'll put just a little bit there right quick. That's clear tar gel, and what is so fun about it, clean my brush right quick, is that when you lift it up, it stays sticky. It's acting like I don't have enough. And see, so that I can make the lines and everything with it, that probably don't have enough on my brush. And all these pink lines that are coming across here, I added a little bit of pink to it. That I'll add just turquoise to it right quick, and hopefully do it again. Here's a little turquoise color. use enough gel. And here we are. I can't get it to string out for me now. I think my brush is too wet. Well, we'll just blend it out. But you can see it worked for me a second ago. I think I just got too much water on my brush and not enough of the medium. Try one more time here. Add it back to this. So you can really see it coming out of the tube in the string form now. Mix it with the turquoise. More paint. That particular one got too wet and it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. I've used it to fill in shapes and build up areas, and really is quite cool. You can't tell by the way I'm using it though. Alright. But all of these pink areas with a dry brush, before it got all sticky and ruined, you can see that it did that. The next one is gesso, and I talked about how gesso covers up whole areas, and this is what we usually paint our canvas or our boards with if you're using board. This is all gesso right here, and it comes in both thick and thin. Alright, so there is an overview for you of the different types of acrylic mediums. I'll end the film with the pictures of what they look like when they're actually dry. Here is the board we made in class. You can see the golden open up here, a little bit more transparent than the thicker paint that was used, which is Liquitex Yellow Deep, and Liquitex Blue. Here is the shiny spot here, and you can see it's pretty thick. That's the pouring medium. All right, and here I had the golden open line high flow. This was Liquitex here. Here is the glass beads. You can hear how bumpy it is, and then see where it has dried here in quite a big glassy area. And this is gesso on top of the glass beads here. Here's the one that I did in the demonstration. Let me turn it around. Again, the shiny area here, glass beads. This pearly color one, it's not showing up really. There, it helps. This pearly color one was the transference, and again there's the pouring medium, and this was the golden tar gel, and this is the mica's iron oxide once it's dry. Here's where I glued the rubber band on. And you can see it is no longer rubbery at all. It is a high, strong area there using the acrylic medium's soft gel. And here's the gesso. You can kind of see the mark made. And again, this here was the tar gel. On the plates that I had done a little of it, here is the acrylic glazing varnish medium with paint dropped in it. My plate doesn't feel done to me if I'm dropping more paint in and making a deeper color than I'd finish. And that concludes the mediums.